teenage, never worry about acne.
Nah, I ain't never been with a baddie. She calm, so I added to the tally. Madison, but I'm calling her Maddie.
Hey, it's your boy Tom coming at you with a brand new Clash Mini video, and today we're going to be having a look at my #1 Shield Maiden deck in the game. I spent all last night creating this deck, and I can't believe just how strong it really is. And the reason why it's so good is because of the multi-hitting potential that we have from the cards in this deck. If you want to skip straight to the gameplay, there are timestamps in the description down below. But if you want to sit and talk strategy first, then let's dive right into this. So first of all, the Shield Maiden is the centerpiece of this deck. You obviously want to play her in the front. She has this amazing shield that reflects damage and takes down everybody else. Anybody that hits her will probably lose somewhere between 1 to 3 HP depending on their attack speed. And then we have other multi-hitting targets like the Archer. She's going to be whittling down the backline range units, which is nice because if she gets 2-3 shots, maybe even 4 shots on them before the Shield Maiden taunts, then by the time that taunt comes down, they're just going to end up killing themselves on the Shield Maiden shield. We do have the Electro Wizard in this deck because he is the #1 when it comes to multi-hitting targets in the game, and he is the one that we're actually going to be focusing on when it comes to star upgrades because he hits 4 targets and he can stun them for 2 seconds, giving the Shield Maiden more time to get her shield ability off and reflect more damage. I do have the Bowler and the Spirit Goblin combination. It's actually very, very toxic, and it's really good because you can destroy their front line rather quickly, whether it's a giant skeleton and you want to keep the rest of your team alive, or whether they have like a Mega Knight, somebody super tanky. You can chip them down to relatively low health and take them out completely, leaving the other team very vulnerable. I do have the guard in this deck. I still believe he is the best 2 elixir card in the game just because he gets so much value. You can also play him in the front to help with the Shield Maiden in case she's getting torn down really quickly in your game. Or you can play him in the back and he's really good at fending off miners, at least stalling them until they get enough help, or until the Shield Maiden pops off her ability to bring the aggro of the Countess, or of the miner, or the Countess really, because the Countess likes to play in the back too, so you can use the guard to bait the Countess, whether it's the L formation or just putting him in the corner. It is a very strong deck overall. So without further ado now, let's hop straight into the gameplay. Alright, so we'll go Shield Maiden on the heal spot. We can go... You don't want to go any of these troops, actually, because they're all very squishy. And yet I'm going to go all 3 of them. Such a bad play. But here we go. I didn't want to use any rotation in case we got unlucky with it. So instead, can we kill the guard? We can't. Can't even kill the guard. Rough. Luckily, the taunt came in perfectly, so our Archer is going to stay safe. And all 4 troops still up on the field. Unfortunate for him, but... Let's see if the guard gets his shield off. He does. Can you get a taunt? Nice. Oh, we're going to win round 1. I dropped all 3 of them. I didn't think it was going to be a good play. I really didn't. But the taunt came in time. And even with him getting pretty much everything to go the way he wanted it to go, we actually win that round. So now we go this way. And we actually put back, I think we want to put back... I kind of want to put back the Archer, to be honest. And we'll go... Ewiz. Guard. I should have probably kept the Archer out, but it's all good. It's not actually bad. It's not bad at all, because we get to weaken the guard. And she'll get a taunt, so this is perfect. No guard shield, though. There's going to be the Ewiz out. And we should be able to... Yeah, we take down the Countess very easily right there. And now we take down the Ewiz. 2-0. Into the third. We can run Archer now. We can run Archer. We'll go Bowler here. We'll go Bowler, Spear Goblin. And honestly, I just look for the Ewiz. Zap 4 enemies. I don't mind our Spear Goblin being the one to take the brunt if we need him to. It's all good. Bowler will get a nice spear. Shield Maiden still looking up and looking good. And with the Shield Maiden chilling and the Ewiz alive still. Nice little zap. 3-0 victory over Valentin. And we're up against Hugo. He is rocking the Archer Queen. So those are the two cards we'll see a lot. Archer Queen. That's the meta, right? Archer Queen Countess. I don't really struggle against either one of those decks, so it's just going to be rather simple for us here again, I believe. We'll play the Archer, second row, Ewiz back row. Just in case he had... our Ewiz is the one taking the damage from the Archer, which probably works out okay for us. We'll be able to get a stun off on the Archer. And yeah, it works out. Yeah, it works out beautifully because now the Archer's 1 HP. I played him back there again because I was expecting either a Miner or an Archer. And because he has more HP than our Archer, then it's smarter for him to sit back there and take aggro. Picking up round 1. Into the second one. Now we start being toxic, right? We do the same kind of formation. Do I want to keep Archer? I kind of do. And I want to sell back Spear Goblin. Go like this. Once again, making sure our Archer isn't the one that takes aggro. Shield Maiden gets healed, so she'll definitely stay alive. Fortunately, we do not target their Archer Queen right away, but with the stun, with the shield, we'll most definitely be okay. We'll stun the Ewiz, and his Ewiz is not very weak. Solid round 2. So now we're getting the ball rolling. You feel me? Now we're getting things moving. This should be a quick and easy. We'll go for a zap again to get 4. Bowler in the middle. I don't even think we need Spear Goblin. Would he be nice to have? It wouldn't be bad to have. I'll just drop a guard though. It is what it is. What does he have? Let me go here actually. Just in case he does have Spear Goblin, I don't want him to kill our Archer right away. So he's going with the Ewiz 1-star. And with our Ewiz having the 1-star as well, we'll be able to zap all targets on the map. That's going to destroy his entire backline. And that'll be a very, very quick and easy 3-0 over that Archer Queen deck. We are going up against a Countess, so we gotta show the strength of this right away. Now, what I will do, I will put this here because I think he's gonna play Countess straight on the energy tile. If he does that, we don't want him to TP instantly. We want to zap before he TPs, and this will allow us to get damage off on him. Oh no, we get speared. All good, because now he's gonna go over to the Arch. No, what? The Ewiz is the furthest troop. I could have sworn he always goes to the... That's because of the taunt right there. But I thought he was going to go to the Archer for sure. So I obviously miscalculated. So, hey, man. The strategy was there. The idea was there. Unfortunately, he did drop the Spear Goblin straight onto my Electro Wizard that I didn't protect. So, I mean, good job. He had Spear Goblin early game. Not really going to worry about that. But now that we know he has Spear Goblin, we're not going to let that happen. We still leave our Archer down for bait. We put down a Spear Goblin of our own. We can do this. Now I think I'd rather go Bowler here, to be honest with you, instead of Spear Goblin. Just because I feel like Bowler gets more value. So he might go up 2-0 here. Our formation is kind of weird. So yeah, the Bowler will get more value. Archer's able to hit quite a bit. Do we get the taunt? That's going to pull the Countess away from our Archer, which is what I was talking about in the intro. He does get a redash, which is nice for him, but we're able to take down the Countess, and now the Ewiz will be the one to be able to clean this all up. So honestly, a fairly solid round 2. He had a perfect start to the game. It couldn't go any better for him, and he also had 5 troops up, so he had a 1-troop advantage in that round, and we were still able to pick up the round dub, which is nice. So now we play the Bowler over here in the back. We'll throw down a guard. We're not going to actually use it, I don't think. I'm just looking for Ewiz again to get zap, striking 4 enemies, and we'll put her here just in case he does play Spear Goblin in the same lane. He does. And luckily for us, the Shield Maiden takes full aggro of that, which is nice. Now we're able to zap. And we actually catch the Countess in that, and she's able to get a taunt off. It doesn't actually drag aggro of the Countess at all, but because our Ewiz was in the back this whole time staying alive, we're able to get a super zap off. Unfortunately, we still lose the round there. So he played a very good Spear Goblin Bowler combination. I think what I'm going to do now is try to avoid... I mean, if he bowls our Ewiz back here, he bowls our Ewiz. I'm not going to lie to you. So we'll go +2 stun duration, and we'll go... I haven't gotten him to Spear Toss level here. This way, I mean, hopefully he doesn't have Giant Skeleton level 2. He might. Okay, he's only level 1 still. So I figured he'd play this like this, but it's okay because now the Shield Maiden gets the taunt off. Ewiz is still alive, still healthy. We're going to get a lot of reflection damage. We'll be able to kill his Countess now. And now we'll get an Ewiz stun of our own, and we'll win that round there. So for this final round, I'm not going to play my Ewiz on the slot because obviously it's been working really well for him to counter it. I can get my guard down so I can actually play the Ewiz not in the same row to get completely bombarded. I could go 3-star as well, which is toxic, but it's like, if we're going to be toxic with any troop, it's going to be the Ewiz here, I think, in my opinion. And because he's so tanky, I don't mind playing him in the back to make sure we dodge his Ewiz stun. And he's going to stun, luckily for us. Not luckily for us, it's really bad actually. It's really bad. Our Ewiz is going to get a lot of value though, and our Archer is still alive, so she's getting a ton of value. And because of the HP of the Ewiz, we're actually going to come out on top in this round. There's the Dissipate, so we played that perfectly. I was hoping our Shield Maiden got a shield off. She wasn't able to, but still able to win 3-2 in a game that went really well for him at the beginning. So that's going to be it for today's Shield Maiden deck video. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. It's a very solid deck, and I've been winning so much with it just because of the value you can get with the multi-hitting target potential, or multi-target hitting potential. I don't know which way we want to word that, but either way, it is a very solid deck. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you're going to enjoy the rest of your day.